from Tenerife.
We've come here to show you the most visited attractions of this beautiful island. Our
Top 10 Tenerife, don't forget.
Our hosts are Anka and
Hi.
Vlad
Hi, how are you?
from
The channel.
Tenerife by Host, your host in Tenerife.
There's so much fun around here, fun for every age and fun for everyone. Water, sun and a lot of
Fun!
Siam Park is maybe the most spectacular water park in Europe. It features a Siamese theme, and the Princess of Thailand attended the inauguration of the park in 2008. Siam Park's construction cost almost $60 million. The designer received permission from the Thai royal family to use the park's name and theme, but to respect the family's wishes, he did not copy royal palaces, temples, or statues of Buddha in the park.
Emocji?
Da.
Emocji?
Da.
Emocji?
Da.
I like it very much! It was wonderful!
To conserve the island's water, Siam Park has a desalination plant on site which desalinates 700 cubic meters of seawater per day. After the water is used in the rides, the park recycles the water by using it to water the park's plants. Some of the park's main attractions include Mai Tai River, the world's longest lazy river, and the Wave Palace, with its over 3-meter high waves being the record holder in the whole world. Alongside the water slides, there is the Lost City, a children's play area with dozens of different games, a Thai floating market, Siam Beach, Wave Pool which offers surfing lessons, and Thai restaurants.
Teide volcano,
Teide
3,718
you know already.
meters.
So it's just
And
a fake.
if you want to climb up to the peak, you have to go by cable car, and after the cable car you have to climb on your own feet, but you have to reserve online very
With a lot of
expensive
months
or
before.
very time-consuming ticket. But up to the lower station of the cable car you can go by
Jeep.
a rented jeep. Let's do that.
Mount Teide National Park is a World Heritage Site and home to the Teide volcano, the highest mountain peak in Spain at 3,718 meters above sea level. You can hike or take a cable car to the base of the final cone summit, where you will enjoy breathtaking views of the Canary Islands. If you want to head to the top of the summit, you will need to get a permit in advance. Teide is the most visited national wonder of Spain, the most visited national park in Spain and Europe, and by 2015, the 8th most visited in the world, with some 3 million visitors yearly. The lava flows on the flanks of Teide produce a very thin but nutrient and mineral-rich soil that supports a wide variety of plant species and also some endemic plants and animals. Teide National Park is a useful volcanic reference point for studies related to Mars because of the similarities in their environmental conditions and geological formations.
So I'm prepared. I'm dressed for safari and
Me and my zebra are going to explore the volcano with the help from the friends from the Tamaran agency.
you can see.
Tu volcán, pero normalmente ellos dicen montaña.
One of the most visited spots in Tenerife is Loro Park.
It's a kind of a zoo, but as a matter of fact, we are not fans of animals kept in prison. But the Loro Park is a little bit different.
Loro Parque Zoo is located in Puerto de la Cruz and is one of the most visited attractions in the Canary Islands. Founded in 1972, Loro Parque was initially created as a paradise for parrots and began its journey with only 25 people, 150 parrots, and a space of 13,000 square meters. Since the park opened its gates, and after a history of many challenges, Loro Parque has become one of the most respected zoological institutions in the world, both for its beauty, the excellence of its facilities, and absolute respect for nature.
If you come here, be sure to come close before they close the park, because during the day it's too crowded. But in the evening,
Must visit and one of the most powerful magnets for tourists in the Canary Islands, Loro Parque has received almost 50 million visitors throughout its history. The excellence, the quality of its facilities, the love of detail, and its environmental commitment have converted the park into the best zoo in the world, recognized as such by users of the prestigious travel portal TripAdvisor in 2017 and 2018. Other attractions in Loro Parque include an aquarium, a jungle area, children's play areas, and a Thai village. If you're planning to go to both Loro Parque and Siam Park, you can purchase a joint ticket for these two attractions.
if you say Tenerife, you say beaches, and the volcanic island Tenerife is world known for its famous grey sand beaches.
Tenerife has over 400 kilometers of coastline, which lends to a great variety of beaches, 17 of which have been awarded the Blue Flag status. Playa de las Teresitas, for example, is a unique man-made beach in Santa Cruz made with sand imported from the Sahara Desert, popular with both the locals and tourists. If you're looking for something off the beaten path, there are plenty of isolated beaches away from the main tourist resorts, for example Playa Boyullo, Playa del Pozo, and Playa El Muertito. For the fans of water sports, we can recommend the windy El Medano beach on the south coast of Tenerife. It is considered to be one of the world's best beaches for windsurfing and kitesurfing, and there are often windsurfing competitions there.
Even if Tenerife is not one of the top 10 diving places of this planet, like Southeast Asia or the Red Sea, you can do a wonderful scuba diving on the bottom of the Atlantic in search of the lost continent.
Atlantis.
The Canary Islands are a real paradise for diving. There are a lot of dive sites all over the islands. The Canary waters are known internationally for their quality. They are crystal clear down to as far as 30 meters, and the temperature of the water is around 20 degrees Celsius all year round, making it perfect for all kinds of species.
This is our scuba equipment. It looks like this.
If you have to save just one of us, please save me because I'm better with the
Yeah,
kids.
no problem. Have you signed over everything for her?
Yeah, we are fine.
What
We
else
don't have
do you have?
anything. We don't have anything to.
We
No,
have computer, you can do it.
she will take over the debts.
The Atlantic Ocean is home to a great biodiversity also due to the volcanic relief full of caves, niches, and reefs, and of a depth which sometimes reaches 1,000 meters. Different parts of El Hierro, La Palma, and Lanzarote have been declared marine reserves.
Let's say an insider tip for Tenerife is to visit the small traditional villages hidden in the mountains.
It's something different, so it's a must.
Masca is one of the most beautiful villages on Tenerife, and there are many of them. And if you've got a bit of imagination, you can pretend to be at the famous Machu Picchu in Peru. This is due to the rock formation behind the village. Icod de los Vinos is a nice canary town in the north of the island where you can see the biggest dragon tree in the world and visit bodegas, local wine shops, where you can try local wine and liquors for free. Here is where the famous Malvasia is produced, the wine of kings, as it was always served to Spanish kings on their visits to Tenerife. Another cozy little town is Garachico. During the 16th and 17th centuries, it was the main port of Tenerife, until repeated volcanic eruptions destroyed it in 1646 and 1706. Now, Garachico is a touristic fishing village where you can enjoy walking the coast and bathing in natural volcanic pools created by lava. And if you are a movie fan, you will easily recognize the scenery where Fast and Furious 6 was shot. A whale watching tour off the coast of Tenerife is one of the best ways to watch whales and dolphins in their natural environment. And of course, a bottle of champagne and some grapes can also play a major role in making this trip something really special.
Cheers, baby.
Cheers, baby.
The nature freak in you can try to spot bottlenose dolphins, sperm whales, pilot whales, and risso dolphins, which are all resident in the waters around the Canary Island, with other species such as the killer whale, minke whale, and the striped dolphin occasionally migrating into the waters. You may also see turtles, sharks, osprey, and kestrels.
Snorkeling, yeah, my moment.
Paragliding is also fun, if you are a fan of extreme sports and not afraid of heights, however. If you are doing it only for YouTube like Alexandra, you deserve even more respect.
Don't sit down during the takeoff. When you feel that the glider lifts you up like this, keep running in the air. Why? Because sometimes we take off and touch again, okay?
Tenerife is an excellent location for paragliding and you can fly here all year round, the best time being from October to March. And if you are an expert, you should know that with over 30 sites on the island, there is something for everybody. Easy takeoffs, good landing fields, nice warm air currents, and great opportunities for cross-country activities.
Dragilor, am aterizat cu bine într-un golf, nu am reușit să ajungem pe plajă, nu știu de ce, probabil nu am descurcat atât de bine, dar data viitoare promitem că ajungem și pe plajă. Vă pupăm!
There is always the local food, and for Tenerife we recommend the restaurant El Cordero.
We chose to have an authentic Canarian culinary experience at the La Cordero restaurant, as it has a beautiful setting in the middle of a banana plantation, and the food is tasty and the portions generous.
Deci dacă le țin, dacă le-ar lăsa aia, furtul ar mai fi bun.
You see these bananas? In one month I will buy them in Austria.
How expensive would it be?
I don't know, now you pay, here you pay it 30 cents and in Austria like 2 euros. Hope they don't have cameras. So, I am not sure if we will have espresso or milk with chocolate, but yeah. Okay, so we know now. It's coffee, 100% coffee. Wait, look.
On the Canary Islands, you will eat a lot of cheese, potatoes, various meats, and seafood, usually dishes with lots of herbs and spices. One of the most typical sauces is mojo, made with peppers, olive oil, and garlic. It comes in red and green varieties. Another typical sauce is almogrote. It's a red paste made from cheese and paprika, which is often served with wine. Gofio is a flour made from corn, wheat, or other toasted cereals. This dish was the main dish of the first settlers on Canary Islands. It is similar to gofio, toasted flour, from the Latin American countries. Papas arrugadas is the traditional potato dish from the Canary Islands, possibly owing to the over 40 varieties of potatoes being grown on the island. Almonds, honey, bananas, papaya, and other fruits are everywhere, as the locals simply love them. UNESCO declared Anaga as being one of the oldest parts of Tenerife, 7 million years old as a matter of fact. There's a diverse range of flora and fauna, the ravines and cliffs being home to just under 2,000 species of reptiles, fish, birds, and unusual insects. Only 2,000 people live here, many in small houses on top of the cliffs. For centuries, they have made a living from farming the land, rearing goats, and catching fish. The area's landscapes are unique due to the geological formations, the deep valleys and ravines that cut across it eventually reach the sea, forming a series of beaches where you can take a refreshing dip.
Tenerife by host was our host today in Tenerife. We visited the most interesting and not only attractions of Tenerife, and you must be the next tourists who come here.
We would be your hosts here, your friends, your companion throughout your journey, throughout your vacation, and we would only recommend those attractions that are vetted and tried by ourselves.